Hello and welcome to AssemblyTV. That was the Fast Graphics Compo, and now in the Compo studio I have a familiar face with me. This is Dot Waffle, who some of you may recognise from previous AssemblyTVs, and also Ra of Noon. So welcome to the show. Now, what did you think of the overall competition?
A very mixed bag.
Mixed?
Very mixed bag. There were some, I've rated them out of 5 on my sheet. I won't give the scores, but there was a definite 5 in there, and there was a definite 1. I don't know if you agree with that.
A definite 5 and a definite 1?
Yeah.
That's out of 10?
Out of 5.
Oh, right, cool.
Out of 5. Yeah.
Well, okay.
You weren't listening.
What about you, Ra?
Yeah, what I really liked is few of the last ones of the competition, you know, so it was very good, and 30 minutes to make this, it was quite incredible.
Yeah.
And there was the one with the sky, the one with the girl with the kind of erotic situation. It was nice, it was very good.
Okay, well, I believe we have the pictures behind us. Okay, so what you say, the one with the girl, do you know what number that was? Is that what the name was?
8, I think.
Number 8. This one here?
That was...
Yeah.
This one? Yeah, I like that. It was, I mean, by the way, I think the theme was over the edge. So all the images were based on that style. But yeah, this is, I mean, looks as though it's been kind of hand-drawn with like a tablet or something.
It's not drawn, it's a good style, you know, this guy have. And for sure he can make a commercial whatever he wants, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything that really stood out for you?
If I jump straight to the end, then it was Bug. I think it was called Bug Over the Daisy.
Yeah.
That was
Here it is.
number 14.
Yeah, that's the one.
Which really got me because
Yeah.
not only is it a high quality of production, but also he's incorporated the concept in such a way that it makes you want to have a second look. Whereas some of the early ones, they were quite nice, but you've seen them, you don't really care. That one really was something that, well, I mean, I'd put that as a desktop background. It's probably an insult to the image, but I would put that as a desktop background and be very happy with it.
Yeah, I mean, you bear in mind, you've got an hour and a half. You're told over the edge. You've got to think of the idea as well. You can't just start drawing. So that's I particularly enjoyed that.
Can I give another recommendation though?
Okay.
The very final one, Wrong Day to Troll.
That would be this one here.
Yeah. Now, it looks pretty simple. Apologies for looking over my shoulder. But it looks very simple, but I think the design effect, especially when it was on the big screen, I didn't notice that it was a bit loose at the edges, but I quite like that as well, the kind of silhouette style effect of the Dark Knight. It once again, it's something I'd have as my desktop background.
Yeah, it's quite atmospheric and
you know, it's black mainly, you know, so to be able to draw and to have a movement with only black, it's not so easy. So, and also he respected the forms really greatly, like like all cartoonists.
Yeah,
that's great. This one also.
You can kind of sort of see the motion of the horse there. It's not.
And the one before the first he liked, you know, just before this one. Yes,
Over
this
the
one.
Sky.
Oh, yeah, Over the Edge.
Yeah.
No, so that was called
Over the Sky,
Oshi, I believe it was called.
Oh, Oshi, yeah.
Yeah, 30 minutes to make this.
I think it was
30.
an hour and 30.
30
It was
minutes.
90 minutes, yeah.
It was 90 minutes, but.
I mean, it's nice, you know, how to make, how to be able to make more, you know.
Yeah.
You're in 30 minutes, you can't make all the effects you want, you can't make all the details you want. So you have to, and also you have to follow your mind in 30 minutes.
Yeah, I suppose you have to cut corners and you can't really spend hours airbrushing things. And yeah, actually there was one I particularly liked. It was going right back to number 12, which was this Out of Time. I thought that was excellent.
Now, I have a bit of a qualm with this. If he's really done it in 90 minutes, that would be fantastic. But what it looks to me there is that he's previously done that alarm clock and he's incorporated it in the scene.
Yeah,
and he's thought,
possibly.
how can I integrate the concept? Now, if he's done that in the 90 minutes, absolutely fantastic, that's brilliant. But it looks...
Okay, it is a bit pushing it, really, isn't
yeah,
it?
it is. I mean, okay, 3D programs these days can do fantastic highlighting on the reflections and whatever, but To do that in 90 minutes, I think that's pushing it.
You think that's possible in an hour and a half, Ra?
Yes, it's possible. Totally possible. Depend on the. I don't know how many times you need to calculate this. No, I don't know also.
Yeah. It's quite.
If you really did do it in 90 minutes, I'll take everything back, and that's a fantastic image.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll go back to the beginning, to the very first one.
Please don't.
That one it was it was a ninja squirrel. That was it. At this point, we were still trying to figure out what the theme was because
we did our
we're still
research
actually
well.
finding out what the theme was. But yeah, it looks. Yeah, you were suggesting that somebody had pulled the graphics from the internet.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that turns up on 4chan or something. I don't know.
Well, 4chan maybe, but okay, we'll move on. I mean, there's the Property Association. Now I understand the over the edge point there.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was forbidden fruit or something, and then I couldn't quite tie that in with the squirrel.
Yeah, we did actually spend quite a lot of time figuring that one out, but yeah, I think it's quite. I mean, for an hour and a half, it's not a bad image. But we'll move on to. Oh yeah, this was the bug.
This one is very funny.
Yeah, it's quite gruesome in a way. For I've probably stepped on worse, but
Oh,
it was an accident.
whatever you say, mate.
Okay, let's move on. This is the. It looks a bit like an ink blot first.
It said on it something like photo manipulation. Now, am I being silly? That's
No,
not the name of
yes,
a.
yes.
Is it a name of a package or is it a manipulated photo?
It's a manipulated photo. It's a flip and flip and flip. And,
Oh, suddenly I see it.
and so it's not without.
Yeah.
It's not very. It's not a lot of work, you know.
Okay.
I mean, this guy. I'm sure this guy have not controlled everything he have done on it. 30 minutes for sure, but it's too hard for 30 minutes to make this good.
And how would you classify that as over the edge?
I'm trying to figure that one out. I guess it's got an edge on it. But
It's got
okay,
an edge
we'll
on
move
it.
on.
I'll take that one.
Suspicious of that one. But, this was called Faster Than Edge.
So if you move up slightly, then we're not always turning around. This is where I suddenly got what the theme was: 3G over edge, over the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The factory was called Faster Than Edge, and yeah. But, this is. I mean, I think this is pretty nice. I mean, it's obviously been it's photoshopped, I believe. It's, sort of pre-rendering. It's a nice bit of hand drawing now, I think.
It is hand drawing.
Yeah.
Hand drawing with shade techniques.
Yeah.
It's nice, not so good.
Not so
It's
good.
nice because he have not controlled his white correctly. I mean, he put a brush to have to blue to white, some effects, some light effects, and they are not. He should have spent a bit more time on it, you know, because the drawing is correct. It's not a big deal, but it's a bit too much dirty about how he used the shade effect.
Okay. Well, let's move on to because we're getting low on time. I mean, what would you say your favourite entry was? What?
Me?
Yep.
There's two we haven't seen. Does he dare? Which is four on from there.
The cat. We have to see
Yeah.
the cat. This
That
one,
one.
I love that.
Now, the actual artwork itself isn't that great, but the concept is fantastic.
Okay.
And if you go on two from that, something called Other Side, Mary Poppins coming out the PC monitor.
That one there. Yeah.
That one I think will get a lot of votes.
May
May
not.
not-
Right, but
May not deserve it, but I think that'll get a lot of votes.
Okay. And Ra, a favourite from you?
The one with the black stuff is the guy. I've made a good job on it.
Okay. We'll leave it on that.
And this one also, the one that we have not talked about.
Oh, this one here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, this one is very, very, very good.
Yeah, it's kind of a sort of watercolour effect going on there. So.
It's the same shade technique as what I explained just before, and he have done something very huge in few minutes, and he succeeded. So very good.
Agreed. Okay, so we have some favourites there. That's the end of this Compo studio for now. So thanks for coming on the show, Ra and Waffle. We'll be back later with some more Compo Studios. For now, thanks for watching. Goodbye.